What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Our Brains Hurt. Thank you so much for hanging out. We have a show coming up this month, August 24th, at Atlas Brewworks in DC. Steel Boy, 40 reps, Houston and the Dirty Rats, Keep Your Secrets. That's Saturday, August 24th, Atlas Brewworks. Get your tickets. Come hang out. We will see you there. Now, let's get to the show.
Well, they needed a jingle for their stupid little show, so they called up the Jasons and we said, fuck no. Then they called us again and they gave us $20 and we wrote them a song that said, your podcast sucks. Then they gave us more money and they asked us really nice and we finally gave in and we said, alright, I'll write you a song, but it's gonna be a clone of a Screeching Weasel song that we heard a while ago. So we wrote them a jingle and it sounded really rad. It was the best little jingle that their podcast ever had, but the file got corrupted and the email didn't work. Now they're stuck without a jingle singing our brains hurt. Our brains hurt, our brains hurt, our brains hurt. Our brains hurt, our brains hurt, our brains hurt. Our brains hurt, our brains hurt, our brains hurt. Our brains hurt, our brains hurt, our brains hurt. In a very non-copyright infringing sort of way.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
The first movie I filmed is supposed to hit Tubi sometime this week.
Oh, nice. Which one is that?
Chum.
Well, tonight we are talking to our friend Bree.
Yeah, welcome.
Yes. She's got some stuff going on she's going to talk about. She was also at, we missed each other by, I had Friday night duties at Savage. She took over Saturday night. So we'll have to ask her about Saturday night.
Nice.
That was
Yeah.
DOA headlined.
She's got some cool allegedly bands heading down to Fest this year.
Yeah. Well, she's in the room. I'm just going to let her in.
Yeah, do it.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up?
Excellent.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
How was Savage on Saturday?
Amazing. So much
Yeah?
fun. The fucking Stiffs killed it, dude. Oh my God.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, they're a good band.
Yeah. It was the first time I got to see them live.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Did I just see you tipping back a Twisted Tea? Is that what I just saw?
Nope. It is
Oh.
a Mountain Lightning.
Oh, it's a Mountain
Oh,
Lightning.
damn. What's that?
We don't even get Mountain Dew in this bitch anymore.
Mountain Light. Yeah, you get.
Oh,
like
that's
the,
just regular soda?
the knockoff.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's like the Food Lion knockoff version.
Yep.
Oh.
Walmart brand.
Yeah.
like the Mr. Pibb. Well, Mr. Pibb is more established, I think, as a knockoff.
Dude,
right?
fucking the groceries are killing me. Like they
Yeah.
are absolutely
Yeah.
killing me this summer.
It's crazy.
We our state just did this thing where they're giving each kid like $120 to help with like the cost of food over the summer,
Mhm.
which is rad, but they're
Yeah.
not giving it to us until October.
They're giving you money in October to help you with food this summer.
Yes.
Yes, that's classic government.
Yeah.
Government, you know that October is in
Well-
the fall, correct?
Yeah. Kids
Well-
are long in school back by then, you know?
Yes.
I would gladly take these cheeseburgers on Tuesday for some money in October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the government was in control of the seasons, October would be in the summer. And they just proved it.
And
Yeah. So like thanks for the help, but you didn't really help.
Right. Yeah.
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 and Ron, Mr. Pibb's not a knockoff. Mr.
It's not,
Pibb's-
right? It's
Yeah, like whatever Dr. Pepper is, Coke or Pepsi.
yeah.
Mr. Pibb's the other one.
Oh, it's Mr. Pibb's.
I
Coke.
was not aware of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper's, I think Dr. Pepper is Coke and Mr. Pibb is Pepsi. It
No,
could be the
Dr.
other way around.
Dr. Pepper's Pepsi.
Okay, yeah. Then Mr.
Because
Pibb-
whenever I go into a restaurant and
Coke.
ask for a Coke, if they ask if Pepsi's okay, I say I'll take Dr. Pepper because
Yeah.
Pepsi is not okay.
yeah, so Pibb is the Coke version. So it's
Okay.
actually not a knockoff. It's
All right.
I mean, I guess it kind of could be, but
Well,
Yeah.
it's weird. Mr. Pibb kind of almost I like it better than Dr. Pepper, which is weird and blasphemous, but it's kind of true.
it might. I mean, it's a Coke product, so it's
Yeah.
probably better.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't know that if maybe I just had my kids like manipulated, but like they prefer all the knockoff of like everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the knockoff ones they pretty much taste the
Gets
same.
the job done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually it's just like not the right color or like there was not enough seasoning on the chip or
Right.
you know what I mean? Just some stupid quality
Yeah.
control bullshit.
Yeah, they use like yellow 4.5 instead of yellow 5. yeah.
The
Full
name-
batch of Cool Ranch Doritos.
Yeah.
Wasted.
Have you guys had the new flavored, the new Dorito flavors?
I think I had one of them. What are they?
So there's a dill pickle one,
Oh yeah, I've had the
And-
dill pickle one.
and there's also, which is an amazing one, is a hot mustard, like a Chinese restaurant mustard. Oh,
I've had
it's
that
so
too.
fucking
Okay.
good.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
hot
I'm
mustard
partial
one.
to the purple bag, like the
What's
that?
sweet, spicy.
Oh, okay.
Those are my
Gotcha.
jams.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit. What are they exactly? Is it sweet? It's not sweet and spicy. It's called. Damn it! Why can I not remember this? I put these on my nacho table last year.
I don't know. I just like the purple bag. I just
Yeah.
know it is the purple bag.
They're good.
Purple
The purple bag and then the spicy nacho ones are also.
Yeah,
those
those are
like my
bomb,
two
too.
favorites. Yeah, those mustard ones are all right though.
Yeah, I love them.
They're all right.
Yeah.
I rarely get any junk food in my house. I bring it home and like 30 seconds later, it's completely
Oh, yeah.
gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
These are things that I have at work when people bring them in. They're like, "Hey,
Yeah.
Matt, new Dorito flavor. Here, try some."
Yeah.
I work in a room all by myself, so unless I bring my own food, there's not much for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Give us a breakdown of Saturday night at Savage. Like, give us a couple
So
highlights.
Track Rocket opened. They were
Right.
amazing.
They're from Richmond,
They
right?
had-
No,
they-
from here. They're from here in Fredericksburg.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they slayed it.
Nice.
And then I think the Power was next, and that was amazing. And then the Stivs were up. And then, to be honest, and then I just started talking to everybody everywhere, and I didn't
Yeah.
watch much of the rest of the bands
I did the
because of
same thing
my
Friday night. Yeah.
ADHD, man. It gets the best of me, and I start
Mhm.
yapping, and
Mm-hmm.
I saw so many, like there was just so many rad people there to talk to. So
Yeah. Same. Like on Friday night, I watched Reckless Threat because we talked to Mike on the podcast a few times.
yeah, everyone all fucking day Saturday, they were like, Mike was here and you missed him, and I was like, I know,
Yeah.
rub it in.
Yeah. And then the Putts, because we talk to Billy every year, a pumpkin beer episode, and then of course the Dolly Rots, because I have a insane crush on Kelly Dolly Rot. That my wife
And they're
knows
so
about
fun.
and is
They're
totally
such a
fine
fun,
with. Yeah,
sweet
totally.
band.
Sorry, Lewis.
Yeah. God damn it, Lewis. Get the fuck out of here. Why don't you take you and your fucking kids and go back to Florida? He's cool too.
No, Lewis is
Whatever.
awesome. I
Yeah,
love that.
they're all rad. They're just a rad clan.
They did a little video message for me for one of my friends a few years ago, like during COVID.
Oh, really nice.
Yeah, they were awesome.
Yeah, they're cool. Very cool.
Yeah, actually, our show up in DC, they played the next day, like friends of ours that I had ridden up there with, Richard Craddock and his wife.
Right.
Oh yeah.
They have like a little bakery here in Fredericksburg. And the Dolly Rots actually, after talking to them, they actually stopped by the next morning and got
Oh, that's
breakfast there.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. They're the best, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, how was Friday otherwise?
Good. Like it was like I hadn't seen, so it's been almost 2 years since I had seen Jerry. So I was walking in, went downstairs to where the bands are going, and he was coming out of like the green room, and we saw each other and just did the best Italian man on Italian man hug. And then went outside and talked for like 40 minutes.
Nice.
So I love seeing Jerry's one of those people that he's the type of soul that just makes you feel good. Talking to him is like it's almost like when I finish a therapy session. I
Right.
feel like a better
Yeah.
person when I see Jerry.
You guys
Yeah,
talk
I
about
saw-
food. I bet you talked about food.
We talked about food. We talked about the Mets because we're both big Mets fans.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and yesterday was his birthday.
Yes.
So happy birthday,
yesterday.
Jerry. Yeah.
Happy birthday. Thank you for all that you do for us.
Yeah, and it was cool to see Houston there too. I didn't know Houston
Yeah, I saw him there.
hung
I
out
didn't
and
get a chance
worked
to
with
say
them.
hello to him, but yeah, I saw him there too.
DOA is all over the place because they're even playing like I'm going out for No Effects' last shows in October, and they're
Oh,
on
yeah.
that too. So
Awesome.
I think they're on that. Yeah, they're on that. Descendants are playing in at the Fillmore in Silver Spring in September, but I'm not going to go because I'm going to see them in October. And
Yeah,
small,
I've
so-
been because I'm going to Fest this year. I've been kind
Sweet.
of limiting the shows that I go to leading up to it, just because it's such a huge expense.
Yeah.
The Fillmore especially, that place is egregious when it comes to having to spend money.
Yeah, my friend Missy sent me a screenshot of like the tickets, and it was like $120 or something. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, no fucking way. She's like, no, she's like, then she told me she texted back that she found some for like $60.
That's still.
But even still, like,
still.
I was like, I already spent hundreds of like way too much money on the stupid tickets for no effects, and I'll see.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So
and then if you want beers on top of that at the Fillmore, it's like,
yeah,
you're talking about a $200 night.
It's like more than
dude. I don't even drink, and somehow my bar tab is just as much sometimes. Just getting like sodas. Like I don't understand that. Like, stop charging me fucking $5 for some fountain soda that costs you a quarter.
Yeah,
if you spray into the fucking cup from the goddamn nozzle, like, it's
or at least let me give my cup back for a free refill or something. But nope.
Some places won't charge you. I mean,
yeah, usually they don't at the pie shop. Usually they just give me soda.
And if I find that if I'm drinking beers, because what I'll do is I'll drink early on, and I'll switch to soda if I'm driving, and then usually. Maybe since I bought beers at first, they just kind of give me the sodas. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm like, somehow I'm like getting punished for being the designated drunk.
I know,
here.
it's fucked up. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
What you got going on, Bree?
Yeah, you got.
So I have a lot going on. We just released a comp that is our first, like, allegedly only comp.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the first time that we have enough bands to fill a whole album ourselves. So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
And that is free on all of our Bandcamp or all our band's Bandcamp pages.
Nice.
And then we have a huge kennel show coming up in September. Friday the 13th is going to be, this is a train wreck from California, the Treaties from Central PA, Curse Words from DC, and Paperback Tragedy from Baltimore.
Hell yeah.
And then Saturday the 14th is going to be Idle Minds, Malva, or Subtastics. We're kind of finalizing the lineup there. City Escape Artists, and it's going to be the Super High Tech Jet Fighters release show.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Where's that one?
Both nights are. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Let's say both nights are $15, so super cheap.
Nice.
Basically, we just want an excuse to party with each other, and we hope other people will join us.
Where's that at again?
The West York Inn at the Kennel in York, PA. Yep.
Wait, there's a band called Mulva?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Mikey Muse. It's a Muse, basically, with a transplant member. Yeah. They're coming from Milwaukee, but they're having a hard time booking other shows on the way out. So, you know, it's a pretty big expense to drive across the country to play a $15 show. You know what I mean? So we totally understand that.
Do you know if the name of that band is the Seinfeld reference or?
I have no idea. I mean, it's Mikey, so it is very possible. This dude, like, is always jet setting, like visiting all the the places where they shoot the Star Wars movies.
Nice.
Yeah. So who knows where it originated.
Nice. All right, cool. I'm gonna be out of town that weekend, unfortunately.
That's all right. I'll forgive you this time.
Where are you going?
The Blanks are going to be recording with Joe Queer that weekend down in Marietta, Georgia.
Oh, nice. Very cool. It's also the same weekend as Supernova Ska Festival.
Oh, okay, which is in Virginia Beach?
Yeah, around that area. But I feel like there's, not a whole lot of overlap there too much.
It shouldn't be. That shouldn't affect
it.
I miss when that used to be here in Fredericksburg.
Yeah. I have tickets every year, and I've never seemed to have made it.
Yeah. I do that too.
Really
I'll buy tickets in advance. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do that bullshit all the time. I'm like, I could totally do this. And then I'm like, you asshole, the kids have school. Like, how are you pulling that off?
Yeah. Totally.
Even like Fest, I don't even know how I'm going to pull that off yet. Because normally I would send my brats to my mom's, but she's going to be in the Dominican Republic that week.
Oh, damn. Nice.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just let my kids be feral and see how well they fare by themselves.
It'll be an experiment.
Yeah. They're teenagers.
Only the strong survive.
That's right.
I used to get left alone all the time when I was a teenager.
Yeah, I mean, my kids are the youngest one's about to be 12, and the
Yeah.
oldest
Yeah.
one's almost 17. So it's not,
They'll
Yeah.
survive.
know.
They'll survive. Yeah.
Yeah. They only need me when they need rides somewhere anyway. Other
Yeah.
than that, I might as well. If
Yeah.
I'm not bringing home food, they don't
yeah,
care if I'm here
totally.
or not.
My freshman year of high school, like I was at home by myself every single weekend,
Yeah.
pretty much. So yeah.
Yeah.
Granted, I know
Yep.
it's a different world nowadays, but
I mean, I live out in the middle of nowhere. Like, you'd have to put in some serious effort to like
Yeah.
come fuck shit up at my house. At that rate, I guess have at it.
Yeah. This is your first time going to Fest? I've never been.
Yes,
I really want
it
to
is
go.
my first time. I don't know what to expect.
yeah.
I'm nervous. I'm excited.
Yeah.
a lot of people, a lot of
Yeah.
lot of venues.
And
It's
it sold
Gainesville,
out
right?
super quick. Yeah, Gainesville.
Yeah, it's just that entire city is just flooded with punk rockers for 4
Which is
days.
also like a college town during the college,
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
We actually got
Cool.
3 bands on it this year too, so that's really exciting.
Nice. Who's
Yeah,
all
it's
playing?
Let's Play Saturday, and the Super High Tech Jet Fighters and Curse Words play Sunday at Vecinos.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, we got really good time slots. I'm
Nice.
really pumped.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna go down early, hand out our comps to everybody, get asses to our band sets,
Nice.
hopefully impress the powers that be, and
Hell yeah.
get a bunch more bands down there next year.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm stoked for you and all 3 of those bands. But I'm extremely stoked for Curse Words because I love those guys.
Yeah,
and they're an awesome band, and more people need to know who they are.
I agree. Absolutely. They're such
And-
great dudes too. Like, they're
Oh, I
just
know.
amazing.
They are, and our boys, 40 reps,
Yeah,
gonna
they're
be
gonna be
down there.
there. Yep,
Yeah,
I saw
that-
them on the lineup.
gonna be good for them too. And some
Dude,
other
I was
friends.
blown away by those vocals when they opened
Oh,
up
yeah.
for Diesel Boy. God damn.
They're
Yeah.
amazing. Fest is gonna change things for them.
Yeah, I think so.
Like 100%. Fest is gonna change things for them. Somebody will hear them that is willing to give them like a record somewhere.
Sure.
And then our other friends, Steel Boy, are gonna be down there as well.
Gotcha.
nice.
Oh, and American Television are opening up
American
at
Television.
Vecinos that Sunday. Yep,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, lots of friends playing Fest this year.
absolutely.
Hey guys, Trev from the Struggling Artist Podcast, and I want to talk to you real quick about Struggling Artist Record Club. The Struggling Artist Record Club is a vinyl record subscription service where I hunt and curate the best punk and punk adjacent music out there and mail their record to your door each and every month. Imagine finding your new favorite band from across the country without ever having to leave the house. It doesn't get much better than that. The excitement of discovering new music just got that much easier. As a member of the Struggling Artist Record Club, you are going to receive some of the best music you've ever heard from bands you may never even heard of. Whether you've been collecting records for years or just starting out, the Struggling Artist Record Club is designed specifically for you. And right now, all new members get a Struggling Artist Record Club exclusive along with the monthly selection. So head to strugglingartistrecordclub.com, pick a membership, and start building that collection today.
And it's like Hot Water Music is having like their
Yeah.
anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Hell
We
yeah.
all know how I feel about Chuck Reagan.
From where they're from too. 'Cause
Yeah,
Hot Water Music, I believe, is from Gainesville.
Yeah,
Right
they
now.
are.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think Gainesville. It might be. I could be wrong. It might be
I think the majority of them at least.
or
That
St.
area,
Augustine.
at least.
Say-
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
It's awesome.
yeah, it's been one of my favorite bands since I had a favorite band, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited about that.
When is that? What weekend is that? The end of October?
Like the 25th to the 27th or
Okay,
something
yeah.
like that. I should probably have my dates written down, but nope.
I think that's it. yeah.
Unprepared.
I wish I could go down for that.
We actually, half of the people in our group don't even have tickets yet because it sold out so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to find a couple extra for them to snag before it's all said and done. But yeah, they were gone in like 18 hours this year. It was
I know.
fucking crazy.
Who are the major headliners for this year?
There's a
Hot Water
lot.
Music, Bouncing Souls, Streetlight
Mhm.
Manifesto.
Okay.
Oh my god, like the Dopamines and the Copyrights are playing. I'm excited because I haven't seen either of those bands, so they're definitely on my list. And I'm trying to decide now, do I like go see all the smaller bands and fit a whole lot more in, or do I save myself for like,
Yeah.
that Hot Water Music anniversary show? I don't know, man. Decisions.
How do tickets work for that? So, because there's so many venues, you just get like, you could just go to any venue or
So there is a weekend pass that gets you into everything.
okay.
And then a lot of the shows are free.
Okay.
And then like the Hot Water Music anniversary shows, they have like 500 tickets that you can buy just a ticket to it as well.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the pass gets you into like all the venues every day.
Sweet. All right.
It is pretty cheap. I want to say it was like $180 or something like that. It wasn't
That's not bad.
as far as festival tickets go lately.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, especially for like the amount and the quality of bands. That's pretty good.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot of bands. I just pulled the lineup up that haven't played in a while too. Like, well, not Wilhelm Scream, but Wilhelm Scream, American Steel. They haven't been touring and stuff. Bad Cop, Big D in the Kids Table, Bouncing Souls.
Oh yeah, Big D.
Brendan Kelly, Chuck Reagan and the Camaraderie. I guess that's what he's calling him and his band now. City of Caterpillar, which is actually from Richmond. Cloud Nothings, Cobra Skulls. They haven't played in fucking forever. The Copyrights, Cursive, the Dopamines, the Flatliners, Further Seems Forever. I don't know if they've been touring either. Hot Water Music. There's a lot.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
I started making spreadsheets because I'm that person.
Yeah. Well, the Riverboat Gamblers are fucking playing. I don't think they've played in a while. Scream. Wow, this is damn.
That's cool.
And it goes
Yeah,
on.
I'm fucking pumped, dude. I'm so excited. I don't know how I'm gonna make it work yet, but I'm fucking going.
You'll be there. That's all that matters. Getting there is the battle. Just
I
get
got my
there.
plane ticket. I got my Airbnb.
Oh, you're
I got
flying?
my best ticket. Yeah.
Okay.
It was gonna take way too long to drive
Yeah.
down and then drive back with the kids and everything. So
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
flying into Orlando. It was only like $60 to fly from Pittsburgh to Orlando.
Oh damn. Nice.
And then we're taking a bus into Gainesville.
cool.
Yeah. Or it was gonna be like $400 or $500 just to fly into Gainesville. And then we had like an 8-hour layover, and that was just bullshit.
Yeah. Fuck that.
So that wasn't for me.
Yeah. We're both flying to shows in October. I'm going to LA and you're going to
Yeah.
That's awesome.
My kid's 15 and he just got into NoFX.
Yeah.
And he was just like, Mom, he was like, do you think we could go to a show? He's like, gonna be my only chance to ever see them. And I was like, all right, dude. I looked into like the Brooklyn one and it was sold out. And I was like, well, we cannot afford to go to LA. I'm sorry. And I can't get into Canada. So
Yeah.
Oh, Matt too. There you go.
Yeah.
Fuck
fuckers.
Canada.
Canada. America's the United States' largest national park. Canada.
Yeah. Or as I always say, the loft apartment above a really great party.
Yeah.
It's funny. So our friend, well, actually, it's Matt's friend, Tef Wesley. He is going to be at the weekend, the NoFX show, that I'm going to. So I think I'm actually going to finally meet him face to face on the opposite coast of where we're from. So
yeah, nice.
I think Chris Joyce is going out solo too.
Oh, is he
Just to
really?
link up with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. Okay, cool. I love Chris.
Yeah.
Joyce.
Dude, he's the best. I hung out with him all weekend.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Oh
He's
my
so
God.
funny.
I showed up at fucking Upstage Fest on Friday to hang out with the Auto Minds
Yeah.
boys for a bit. Me and Holden were wearing the exact same outfit. Like exactly. Down to like the same septum piercing,
Nice.
same shirt, same pants, same shoes. It was
Lindsay.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I got to talk to Kristen if he's heading out.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I think
Somebody
that'd be
else
fun.
told me they were going too. Somebody.
I know there's a bunch of people from York headed out.
Okay.
Is John
But-
Grove going?
I don't know. I haven't talked to Grove in a long time, actually.
I don't think he's the one. Somebody we had on the podcast told me they were going. I spent a stupid. I got. So it's a 3-day event. We're not even going on Friday. We're just going Saturday and Sunday, and I spent $1,300 on 2 tickets.
Oh my god, that makes me want to vomit a little bit.
I know. Well, Saturday night, so my brother and I will have like we're going to be on the stage we have
Oh,
like on
that's cool.
stage VIP tickets for Saturday night, and that's when the Descendants, Lagwagon, Good Riddance, fucking Strung
Nice.
Out. That night is fucking. We're going to be on the stage for all those bands, which is fucking amazing. And then Sunday we just got general admission because general admission was like really expensive. Even for Sunday, general admission was $225.
God
Just
damn.
for Sunday because that's the actual last show.
Gotcha.
So we'll be with the Riff Raff on Sunday, but that's fine. But I kind of want to be like I want to be against the stage for the final No Effects show, and I will. I will be against the fucking stage.
Oh, I will.
Because I will.
I will.
I'll piss my pants all day just to be against the stage. But I don't give a fuck.
Ryan was just at the big show in Denver that got like the fucking monsoon that hit them.
Oh, really?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, well, I saw you at the Columbus one last year.
Yep,
So,
yep.
Yeah.
And that was fun.
Yeah, Ron,
I
you'll
don't
have to
remember
get-
much of that show, but I was definitely there.
Ron, you'll have to get the extra strength man pond for that show.
Oh, hell yeah. The man pond, yeah. The triple layer.
The heavy
Yeah.
flow.
The heavy flow man pond. Yeah. Yeah, especially if I have coffee that morning, which I will. I'm not leaving that. Yeah.
It comes up at least once an episode now.
That's it. I had a man pond. What did I? Oh, because Jason 3D was in a car accident, and he got hurt pretty bad. He had surgery.
Oh, I
but
think
he's-
I saw
Yeah.
photos of it.
Yeah, and I asked him. I was like, "Did your man?" Of course, I have to be the asshole to like fuck around with him in
course.
the comments. I was like, did your man palm pop out when you when the car hit you? He's like, "Yeah, man." It popped." I started like jogging recently and walking a lot.
Yeah.
The man pond has saved me a couple times.
I know last week, not like yesterday, but the
Yeah.
week before, Sunday, somebody texted me after like literally like 10 minutes after you had posted the episode,
Mhm.
put the episode up. Somebody texted me and was like, "Man, 5 minutes in, the man pond hits already."
That was like when I interviewed Sam King once and some of the shit he was talking about. I was like, oh my
Oh,
God.
that's awesome. I would love to talk to him. That's cool.
It was wild. It was a trip
That's cool.
for sure.
Yeah, one day. I'm sure
Yeah.
it'll happen one day.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely a target.
Oh yeah, I love his voice is so cool.
Yeah, speaking of that, the co-defendants are playing it at Fest as well.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Very cool. Is Mike in that band or?
I don't think so. I
Okay,
think he
I don't
I
was.
think
thought he was at first, right?
I think he was when it started at first, but I don't
Okay.
think he is anymore. Yeah.
That sucks. I thought maybe that would be at least a way to see him live from time to time, but I guess not.
I mean, who
Yeah.
knows? You know,
Yeah.
who knows?
I
Maybe
mean, I'm betting that they run out of money and they're gonna be back.
Everybody,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. Mike seems pretty set on that he can't be in a band with those guys anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Punk rock museums are expensive to run.
That they are, and I could see. I wouldn't be surprised if 3 years from now there's a fucking No Effect show. I'd be like, motherfucker, I spent $1,300 fucking.
I mean, Kiss has been on their reunion tour for what,
I know,
30
yeah.
years now.
And the Ramones did like 5 years of the final
Yeah.
Ramones. You know, like
Yeah.
I never
I
got
mean,
to
I'm
them.
not saying it's for
That's-
sure, but I'm saying don't count it out.
That's
Yeah.
why I asked him that question. He seemed
Right.
pretty set on that this was it, but
He did, but
I don't know. I don't know the actual reason because he didn't say it or tell us, but me being intuitive,
It seemed
I-
like it had to end.
I think that the rest of the band has kind of been on him to stop doing drugs and
Yeah.
being a fuck up and be more of a business, and he would rather not play with them anymore than quit doing drugs and
Yeah.
drinking. That's what it seems like to me. I don't know if that's true, but that's just me trying to be intuitive about what I do know.
Well, the great thing about the Columbus show that Bree and I were both at last year is there was 2 different No Effects that weekend.
Yeah, the awesome one because
It
Mike
was-
was probably sober.
It was incredible. Was it
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday? I think it was Saturday, Sunday.
I think
you
Saturday,
said,
Sunday.
Yeah, I think you said Saturday.
Saturday they were awful. They were absolutely horrible. But Sunday was the greatest shit I'd ever seen in my life.
Well,
It
that's
was
what
like
they
it
did
was
decline, right? The decline was Sunday.
Sunday night. That was the last. Yeah, they closed
Yeah.
with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was two different bands, dude. It was, and that was the first time I had ever seen them, and they're one of my favorite bands of all time. And so I got to witness the two No
train
Effects.
wreck.
Yeah.
and
I heard they suck live, and
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
when they're on, they are fucking amazing.
Oh, and that was Sunday
Yeah.
night. Yeah,
Yep.
it was.
I've seen them when they're off, and it's
even the banter when they're off, I'm like, oh my god, just shut the fuck up and
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
I just saw the Vandals a couple weekends ago.
Well, I haven't seen them yet,
and-
but I'm seeing them in October.
Dude,
too.
I haven't seen them since '97.
Nice.
Like that was the last time they opened
Yeah.
up for No Doubt of all people.
How
you
were
know?
they?
It was fucking incredible. Oh my
Alright.
god, it was so much fun. It was like they hadn't aged at all.
This is
That's
still
so
the
cool.
same four dudes, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good to see. I mean, Josh Freeze is still fucking drumming for him. That's fucking. 'cause
That's
that
it
dude
was.
plays drums for everyone.
Yeah,
He was
Like-
playing drums for fucking Foo Fighters when I saw Foo Fighters last summer, and
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's their new drummer.
yeah,
He's
Yeah.
also been the touring drummer with 9 Inch Nails since the late 90s.
yeah, he's amazing.
He was in A Perfect Circle.
Yeah,
What else? There's like a bajillion bands he's played
yeah.
in and
my
still
kid
does.
just got into music and he couldn't decide if he wanted to play bass or drums. And I was like, do drums. I was like, everybody needs a fucking drummer.
That's true.
Yep.
That is
I was
true.
like, you will
Yeah.
never lack for work.
Just
That's
as long
true,
as he's
yeah.
consistent. Because
Yeah.
we all know you can't have ADHD and be a drummer. That doesn't you have to be consistent.
Hell yeah, definitely. The drummer is the way to go.
Yeah. If I wasn't an ADHD kid, I would have been a drummer instead of a front man. But
Dude,
I
this
can't-
kid plays fucking drums on everything.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. Well, yeah,
I'm always like, dude, stop. We're at the doctor's office.
you got to get him a cheap drum set.
Oh, he has one. Yep,
Oh, okay.
we got one. And I guess his band director just told him that someone donated a whole kit for him and asked if he wanted it. So I think he's about to get an upgrade.
Oh,
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, he just started marching band. So like that's taken over our entire fucking lives.
Ask him if he wants to play drums for the Elements. We need a drummer.
He'd be like, really? When do I start?
Tomorrow. Yeah, bass.
No, but
bass
it's
is
awesome
great.
that he's found a
That is
passion
awesome.
so
Hell
early,
yeah.
you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and is that the same kid that just got into No Effects? Same one?
Yes, yeah. And that's the
yeah.
kid that like attempted suicide last
Oh.
January. So he's on a completely different path now. He's
Good.
Good.
doing fucking
Good.
awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good. That's very good.
Yeah.
Punk rock is
Yep.
has always been medicinal for me, and I hope it's
Yeah, same.
the same for him. Yeah.
Punk rock
Yeah.
saves lives, man.
It's cliche, but it's true.
Mhm.
Yeah. I say it's the only consistent in my life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, drums is the way to go. I would say if somebody wasn't musically inclined, or I would say just play punk bass, because all you have to do is show up and fucking it's the dumbest.
Well, you also need to be consistent on that.
You do. You need to at least, yeah, you do. I mean, there's some, I guess there's some skill involved in punk.
You need
bass.
some. You need consistency.
Yeah, but it's
The bassist and the drummer need consistency more than anybody else does.
buy a bass and join a punk band. It's the fastest way into a band, into
Yeah.
musicianship,
Yeah.
especially if it's a Ramones core band. You just play 3 chords, play them fast, drop your bass low, you look like a badass, and just fucking. That's all you need. Which is what my new band is. It's straight up Ramones core. And
That's awesome.
I've been practicing a lot to only play, because I have to only play downstrokes because I'm not good enough. The only way I could look cool playing bass is if I just do downstrokes. Otherwise, I look like a fuck up because I'm not good at fills and shit like that. So I was like, I practice, and a lot of times at band practice, I have this like class ring, and I'll be playing so fast and it shoots off during band practice and it just shoots around the room. I was like, I will only be playing downstrokes. That's
It's that
I'm a one-trick pony, and that's my trick.
It's because you sweat olive oil.
I do. Yeah, it gets all greasy. I'm sweating now thinking about. Yeah, I do. I could dress your salad with my sweat.
Italians, man, Italians.
What was the Mario not Mario Cuomo, his son, Chris Cuomo. No, who was the governor?
No, governor. Not Chris. Shit. Chris is the anchor for
Right, yeah.
or whatever it was.
What the fuck was his name? Cuomo. Fuck.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Whatever. Governor Cuomo. Still
Yeah.
the greatest statement from a politician I have ever heard in my entire life. He said, "I'm not perverted. I'm just Italian."
That's what that's my tombstone. That's what I wanted to say. That's it.
Yeah.
Trying
I can
to-
make that happen.
Yes. Trying to defend himself against some sort of like
Being a little touchy. Yeah.
you're touchy or just some weird comments
Something,
he made
yeah,
or something
something,
towards
yeah.
a woman or something like that. He said, "I'm not perverted. I'm just Italian." He blamed his race.
Fucker stole my pickup line. I've been using that for years. Oh man. How far of a drive to Cumberland is it from where you are?
Like an
Just
hour
having-
45.
Oh, that's
Not bad.
Yeah.
No.
It was
Yeah,
like,
I went
it's
down
like
and
2
back that
hours for
day.
me. Okay.
Yeah.
I stayed at the Ramada, not bragging, but I got a room at the Cumberland Ramada Inn.
Yeah, I got a puppy at home and he's kind
Yeah.
of a terror, so my kids don't really like it when I leave them at home with him overnight.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, hour 45. I've gone to shows in Philly and come home right after.
Yeah.
And that's like 2
about
hours. from me.
4 is my limit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
DC is usually about as far as I can do
Yeah.
coming home afterward. That's why I was excited Trash Rocket played Savage Mountain because they're like 6-7 hours
Yeah, that's
depending
far,
on traffic. And that's just a little too much for me to drive home
No,
afterward.
you can't do that round
Yeah.
trip. That's a crazy round trip.
Yeah. I mean, I've done it.
yeah.
but
We all have that crazy in us, but like,
yeah.
yeah.
And Ron, it was Andrew Cuomo.
Andrew Cuomo. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. The furthest I've ever gone for a show and driven back was New York City from here, and that's like 3.5 to 4 hours. But I was also like 19 at the time.
And like that just like confuses me because I know like I'm closer to New York City than you, but like it takes me about 5 hours to get to like
Really?
Brooklyn. Yeah.
You never know with traffic going in and
That's
out of New
weird
York.
because I can get to the city. I can get to Manhattan in about 3.5 hours. From where I
Gotcha.
am. Yeah.
I've definitely played shows in New York City and come home afterwards.
Yeah.
Definitely done. That's like a 5-hour drive for us.
Yeah, still one of the best stories that was ever told on this podcast was from Richie Ramone when we had him on the first time, and he was telling me how the Ramones, Johnny was such a fucking cheap bastard that they would be playing a show in Boston or in New Hampshire or somewhere, and their next show would be in Boston that next night, and they would drive all the way back to fucking New York to sleep. So they didn't have to pay for a hotel, and then they would wake up and drive back to fucking Boston. And it was the best part of that story is like Richie also knew how ridiculous it was, and we would just laugh at it together, and it was just
Yeah, because I can't imagine that would be much cheaper in the end.
no,
Probably
Yeah.
not much, maybe just a little bit.
Yeah.
yeah. But he was like, our manager, what's his name? What's the manager's name?
I mean, back in those days, gas was really cheap, but hotels were also not super expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine the Ramones would need like a fancy place to crash.
Yeah.
Gas was
Right.
probably under $1 a gallon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I remember it was under $1. So
Yeah.
in the 70s and 80s, it was
Yeah.
definitely like
It was
probably
definitely
30,
I
40
remember
cents.
I'm a little bit younger, but my mom would give me a 20 Monday morning for like lunch for the week at school. And that was like a
Yes.
pack of cigarettes and a full tank of gas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh no, I remember in 1990, like 1998, 1999, around here, there was a gas station that had here in Fredericksburg that was like 52 cents a gallon. It was a racetrack, and that was not a common thing. Even back in those days,
Right.
gas was like right around $1, whether a little bit over $1. But this one gas station, so the 15-mile drive to that gas station was worth it to go fill my tank up for
100%.
like $6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, crazy.
That's wild.
I know. And that's not even that long ago. It's like 25 years ago.
I know.
Yeah.
This new car I just bought, only I have to give it premium gas too. So
Yeah.
it's
Gotcha.
Sure.
so stupid. Whatever.
All of my cars are like 20 years old, so we're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I run those bitches into the ground.
Oh yeah. I have another car that my daughter uses out in Kentucky, and it's 25 years old. It's a 2000 Acura Integra.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I'm
like-
about to have a herd of fucking teenage drivers, so I figure
Yeah.
we're just gonna keep collecting all the used cars and divvy them out.
Oh, dude, a 2000 Acura Integra is a great car.
It is a great car, and it was my grandmother's, so it still
Yeah.
only has like 85,000 miles
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
She
Dude,
never drove it.
you can't find those very much anymore.
No,
You
she
don't
gets-
see them at all.
She'll
Dude, I
she'll go
tried
to
to buy a
Target.
used car for my kid, and it was like I couldn't find one under $8,000.
I know, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Nuts.
my daughter will be coming out of a Target or something, and she'll be walking to her car, and people will like offer her money for this car
Yeah, dude,
because they have like the round light, the headlamp.
they were
It's like a really
wildly
desirable.
popular,
Yeah,
and you cannot find them at all.
Yeah.
Like you don't see them. I don't know what happened to all of them
I
because
don't
there
know
was a
either,
ton
yeah.
of them.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
Yeah, they don't exist anymore.
yeah. She blew her speakers like a year and a half ago, maybe, and so I took her to get new ones, and they took the people at the place showed me the speakers, and they were original. They were the original 2000 speakers, and they were like crumbling. They were like turning to dust.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like,
you
Jesus.
touch it and it just
Yeah.
turns to dust. Yeah.
But then I was thinking, I was like, oh man, my grandmother was listening to Frank Sinatra in those back in
Yeah,
2000.
yeah, that's
You know,
cool.
like-
The speakers went out in one of my cars too, and I just got a little Bluetooth speaker to
Yeah,
keep it in there.
yeah.
Fuck that shit.
I know it's fucking ridiculous.
We don't need that.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
put your little JBL thing in there.
Yeah, that's exactly
just
what
get
it
a
is.
fucking
Yep.
Ghetto Blaster. Yeah.
I do miss my fucking the same car that I was talking about filling up gas at that cheap gas station. I had a Toyota Celica GTS all track back in the early 90s,
Nice.
1991. Yeah, this thing was bad. It had this like thing in
I
it.
don't know what any of that means, but I'm happy for you.
Yeah, but I had this like thing in it called the speaker 10 system, and there was like 10 speakers in the car. Yeah. And like, God, I miss that thing. I still have
Yeah.
dreams about driving that car sometimes.
My car now has a 12 speaker Bose system.
Yeah, mine was Bose
which
too.
is
That's
like, it's so nice. I'm sure like people. I mean, I always think of the car as like an entity, or like it's probably like I always think of it being pissed off that it got me because I play punk rock in it, and it was like, man, I could have been playing like fucking some rad hip hop with my Bose speakers, but I got this fucking idiot who's blasting no effects and shit, Descendants. But it's nice because I'm in my car a lot because I have like an hour
Yeah.
commute to work. So when I work, I'm in my car for at least 2 hours a day. So the Bose speaker was definitely a selling point for me.
Do you listen to podcasts, or are you just a music person?
Mostly music when I'm driving. And I have Sirius in my car because I have like this 3-month subscription to it. And at first I was like, this is the dumbest shit ever, but now I'm fucking hooked on it. So now I'm probably gonna fucking extend the goddamn. Even though the punk rock, I don't listen to the punk rocks. So the punk
I
rock
always
station,
listened to
like,
the old hip hop station. It was
yeah, I listen to that, and I listen to Ozzy's Boneyard, Hair Nation, which plays like old metal, and then I listen to like First Wave and 80s on 8.
yeah.
But Ozzy's Boneyard is probably the one that's mostly on all the time. It's just like rad metal, and I didn't realize how much I liked old metal until I started listening to it on Sirius. Like, this is
Right.
fucking awesome, dude. Like,
I gotta send you the link to my main playlist on Spotify that I've been building
Cool.
for like 7 years now. You know,
Awesome.
that's like more than 7,000 songs.
oh wow,
I don't know if I've ever yeah, every single song is handpicked.
nice.
Yeah, I should send you a link to that.
We've been dealing with fleas here, which I don't understand because my kids or my cats and my dogs all have those expensive ass fucking flea
Yeah.
collars on.
Yeah.
But for some reason, we still got fleas. So I've been bathing cats like every fucking 2 days. So I am just covered in
Yeah.
scratches.
You know what? I'm actually fucking dealing with the same fucking problem.
Yeah,
right
Matt just told
And
me
I
that
don't
2 days ago.
understand.
Fuck. Yeah.
I don't understand. They've all been treated since like April. We should not have fleas.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. I don't know what
Matt
the fuck
has
is
a
going-
very metal sounding solution to the flea. Don't you? What's that stuff called?
Oh,
Sounds like a metal band.
diatomaceous earth.
Yeah,
But
we did that. We did that about 2 weeks
Oh, you
ago. I
did? Okay.
spread it all over my fucking house,
Yep.
let
Yeah,
it sit, vacuumed it all up.
You got to do it like once a week for a while. It
We've been
fucking works.
vacuuming.
I know.
We've been vacuuming every
Ah.
2 days. We've been cleaning all the bedding every fucking 2 days, bathing all the critters every 2 days.
Fucking worst.
Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh.
And I shouldn't even have this fucking problem. That's what pisses me off.
I know.
I feel like the fleas got smarter than the medicine at this point.
Well,
They did. Matt will tell
Top
you.
Spot, yeah, Top Spot doesn't work on them anymore. There's like other shit that's like more expensive now that they've come up
Yeah,
with.
my cats all my cats
Is
and
it
my
Top
dogs all have those $60 Seresto collars.
Yeah,
on.
those are good. Those do.
I
work.
still have fleas, dude.
Yeah.
They
I
got it.
still
They're,
fucking have fleas.
they're in something else besides the animal. That's
Oh yeah, we've been treating our
No,
entire
no.
fucking house.
it's miserable. Oh,
Yep.
I've been lucky with fleas. I have 2 dogs and 3 cats. Our cats are indoor cats though.
Yeah, see, ours are indoor, outdoor, and that's where we're
okay,
fucking up.
That
I
might be
think.
where it's yeah.
But then again, my dogs go outside too, so it's not like I can prevent that.
Yeah. Pedro, aka Ric Flair, had fleas once. And it was because I sleep with my beagles and my wife sleeps in the guest room. But so I remember like waking up itching when I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and Pedro, I guess I don't know how he got them because he's on medication. He was on medication.
Yep.
the medication only lasts for like 3 weeks, so you have to like
Yeah.
3 weeks to a month or whatever.
Yeah. We give him the monthly chews, like the monthly heartworm and the monthly flea and tick.
Yeah. That's
Ticks have been a big problem. I have this year's ticks has been really bad. They come in on the dogs, and like I said, I guess they'll come off of them on the bed. And I have woken up earlier this summer. There was like a 2-week period where I woke up like 4 different times with a tick on my ass or on my inner
Oh.
thigh. Like,
Yeah, I've been staying out of the woods this summer. Usually I'm in the woods constantly, but the ticks have been fucking terrible.
they're bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't had any like weird bullseye type scars or anything. So
That's good. Yeah, for sure. Definitely keep an eye on that. I think there's treatment they can
Yeah.
do now if you catch it early enough too.
yeah.
I went to the CVS. I went to the CVS because CVS has like that minute clinic or whatever. But this one tick was like right near my fucking dick, and I was like, I don't want to like show this to this woman. I was like, I don't.
They
want,
have seen worse.
I know, but I don't like. I never want to be the creepy guy. Like that's my goal in life is to never be the creepy guy. And I remember like going in there, and she was from like I think she was like from one of the West African countries. She had a very heavy accent, and then she was like, "Where?" I was like, "It's it's kind of like down there." I was like, pointing to it. This is like a professional. I'm being like a fucking idiot, like right, like it's near my penis. It's like right here. I showed her like the little bite, or whatever. She was laughing at me with how bad I felt that I was like.
That's when
You know
you
what I
just
mean?
like
Like-
take a picture before you go in, and you're like,
Yeah, I know. I was like, look, your job must suck. The last thing I'm sure you want to see is the area right next to my penis, but here.
But here it is.
where I'm seeing it.
I'm not perverted. I'm just Italian.
I'm just. But then I was like wondering, like, I bet you people who are like really into like flashing and shit, I bet you like Minute Clinic and stuff like that is like a really good opportunity for them to like be gross. Or maybe I'm just overthinking this. I don't know. All these thoughts were going through my head as I'm sitting there, like hoping that I didn't have to show her my penis. And then
Meanwhile,
the
she's
second one I
totally
got was
forgotten
right on my
about it.
ass cheek. Whatever. I'm like the type of dude that, like, if I'm on an elevator with a chick and, like, even at work, if we get off and, like, we're going to the parking garage, if she's walking towards where my car is, I'll go out of my way, and, like, because I don't want to creepily walk behind a woman. You know what I
No.
mean? Like,
Well,
because
and
I'm
as a woman, we appreciate that.
yeah. My wife said the same thing. Like, I was
Yeah.
like, I just don't, I don't want to. Yeah, because it's got to be terrifying at times. Like,
I just make dinosaur noises at them.
but what if they're really into dinosaurs? And that's
I mean, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Are you into pumpkin beer at all, Bree? You don't
Not,
drink. You don't drink.
no, I mean, I'm not really into the pumpkin flavored anything
Yeah.
either. Yeah.
No, that's understandable. You can go
I'll
fuck
drink
yourself,
like a
but that's
fruity
understandable.
wheat beer on occasion.
Okay. Gotcha.
But like I'm such a lightweight, like 2-3 beers and I'm pretty drunk.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a microbrew.
Yeah, they're like 7 to like 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just went a really long time without drinking and then I just kind of lost the taste for it.
Yeah. I need to do that. But I say it like every week. I'll listen to myself on this podcast. And I'm like, all right, I need to stop drinking because sometimes it gets really bad. But now it's pumpkin season, so
Well,
sorry, Matt. It's gonna be like this till at least January.
Yeah, whatever.
Nah, I smoke enough weed for everybody probably.
Nice.
So
There you go.
that's my vice.
I'm waiting to be able to switch to that, but I can't do it until it's federally legal. So
Yeah.
um,
Yeah,
it's
that's what
legal.
I'm waiting for too. And then hopefully I won't be a felon anymore.
Nice. Yeah.
Even if it does become federally legal, they still may not let you.
I know.
Yeah.
Not well, you know.
And I think
Yeah.
I have 3 more years before I can apply for a pardon.
Oh, really?
No, you should be good on that front. If
I think it's 7 is what you typically have to wait.
yeah, too, and if it's
Really?
federally legal, I think they're probably gonna whenever
They
it
should.
happens,
If it becomes
happens.
federally legal, they have to fucking waive all that shit.
Yeah.
Well, here's what pisses me off. People are making like 90 grand a year in Pennsylvania. Fucking growing pot is what I got in trouble for.
Yeah.
You know, like that's
yeah.
some bullshit.
Yeah. They should at least like
And I can't even work in the industry that I'm good at because of the felony.
Damn.
they should at least drop felonies for people. I know they did in Virginia, which was
Yeah.
but
They did that in Virginia once it became legal.
yeah,
Okay.
everybody who had weed charges all got expunged.
I think they did that in Maryland. Maybe. I don't.
Misdemeanors and
My
everything.
charge is also a really gray area. Growing pot in Pennsylvania is manufacturing and distribution,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
which
I
is
mean,
bullshit.
felonies are different, but still, like they should still just like drop at least down to a misdemeanor, so you don't have a felony on your record, especially since like people are growing it now and making money
Yep.
of it.
Yep.
That seems dumb.
Fucked up
Yeah.
area that I'm living in. Yep.
I mean, it's like the same thing.
Even when I got busted, had I been in like another county, like any of the neighboring counties, I wouldn't have gotten in trouble at all.
Yeah.
It's just where I live.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah.
I was actually
weed
surprised.
is like a what's it? Whatever. What's it? Number 1. What is it called?
Yeah,
Like a
Schedule 1.
Schedule 1. Schedule
Yeah,
1.
the same thing as like the worst drugs in the world. Yeah,
Yeah.
But cocaine is Schedule 2.
correct.
Weed is Schedule 1. It's like
Correct.
weed, heroin. It's like what are you talking about, dude? Like,
Although I think I know. Although I think they recently did reschedule it federally.
I think so.
did
I don't know
they?
if it went through, but I know it
I
was.
believe- yeah, I don't know if it's gone through yet or not, but I think they were trying to get it from Schedule
Okay.
1 down to Schedule 4.
Oh, okay.
Because I think
I didn't even know there were 4 schedules. I thought it was just 2.
yeah,
But, okay.
I think they were trying to get it done federally. It didn't exactly happen that way, but then like the DEA rescheduled it potentially, or maybe it was the other way around. That the DEA were the ones that didn't want to reschedule it. But I think something did change with it very
Yeah.
recently.
I think you may be right.
weed should definitely not be on the same level as like meth and heroin.
No.
It's so ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
It's the dumbest shit ever. And
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, I don't even do the hard drugs, but like none of that shit is fucking safe around here. Everything is hot with
Oh, yeah.
fentanyl.
Oh, that's everywhere. That's
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're taking massive chances if you're doing.
Yeah, it's not even close to being worth it.
Yeah. Hell. No.
Yeah, I was telling.
I mean, it's like worth it to begin with, really.
Yeah,
True.
it's funny.
Like on top of that now.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
The last band practice we had, I was telling Justin and Dan, I was like, I really want to do coke. Like that's a drug that I've never done before that I want to try, but I don't know if I could ever. I don't know that I would ever try it now because you have to really know where you're getting it from, and it's
Yeah.
and both of
Yeah,
them
to
have
me,
done
if
it,
you
and
have
they're
to have
both like,
test
don't.
strips to test your drugs, then you shouldn't be doing those drugs.
Yeah,
That's the stage of life that I am in at this point.
yeah. I think I would love '80s coke, but it's not
Yeah.
'80s anymore. So
Yeah.
No.
Plus, it's like expensive and
Right.
like, massively habit forming. So
yeah, there's that too.
yeah. But you know, a lot.
Debbie Downer over here.
Yeah, no, Jesus
A
Christ,
lot
Matt!
of
I just
people-
want to do some coke, motherfucker.
A lot of people do it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't
There's-
know. I got to the point where like I don't want that to be the story for my kids, you know? So like
Yeah.
that shit's just I got to an age where like that shit's just
Yeah.
not worth it
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, like this country has a fucking gigantic coke problem. It's just not publicized because it's all the fucking rich politicians and fucking
Right.
Right,
lawyers
right.
that are the ones fucking doing it. So it doesn't get talked about very often.
So it's still like the rich boy drug, basically coke.
I mean, a lot
'Cause I
of
remember back in college, it was like the people from like
people
like,
do coke.
when I was
like,
at University of
way more
Maryland,
than you
like
think.
yeah, it was like weed and acid were like Anne Arundel County, like all us guys with like weed and acid,
Yeah,
and then Montgomery County boys were coke because they were like they could afford it.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think you realize how many people in this world do coke. There's a lot of fucking people who do it.
yeah.
Like a lot of people. There's a lot of coke in the government.
I
Oh
bet.
yeah, I know,
Like
and
a lot.
I think it would be I think it would be fun, but
Yeah,
it'd
it's
also,
not,
it'd
it's
also
not
be
worth it.
dumb to start a hard drug when you're in your late 40s.
It's not fucking worth it.
I'm gonna start coke now. That's what
Right. One Coke, please.
Yeah. One coke, please.
Yeah, it's just not worth it. There's nothing about that.
One coke, please. That's the name of this episode. One coke, please.
Especially when you could pretty much go get like Adderall at will.
Yeah.
Like the same thing, except you don't get like high, you know.
I want to make a video now of a car pulling up to a drug dealer in Baltimore, DC, and saying, "One coke, please."
That'll be your next music video.
I'll have one of your finest cokes, please. Yeah. Anybody listening that's affiliated with my work, I'm not going to do cocaine. Jesus Christ. Yet.
Yeah.
Ron will be on his deathbed and he's
Not
like, now
till
is the
every
time.
time.
I will.
One
Dude,
cocaine, please.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'll do coke before I die. I think I'll try it once before I die, but maybe I'll try it once and it'll kill me, and that's how I will die. I don't know. Maybe it's just that I'm a huge fan of the 80s and 80s music and 80s rock, and
Yeah.
coke is such a fucking a cultural not Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Cocaine was an icon of 80s culture. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
and maybe it's a nostalgic I don't know.
I mean, just watch Wolf on Wall Street.
Oh my god, that's a great movie. It's so good.
Tell you
I've
everything.
never seen
know.
it.
Oh, it's so
I-
good.
I don't watch a lot of movies.
Yeah. I
I
went
get
to the
pissed
movies.
off because like I'll devote like 2 hours of my life to it and then it's fucking terrible and then I just get angry.
I went to the movies tonight with my wife for the first time in months, and I saw Long Legs. Have you heard of that?
I have not.
I have.
It is. I don't even know what to think about it, to be honest with you. It's so disturbing and great and awful at the same time. It's,
It's like the new Silence of the Lambs.
yes, until the end.
when shit gets weird.
when it becomes more supernatural than true
Yeah.
crime. Have you seen it?
No, but I know a
Okay.
little bit about it.
Okay. Yeah. Nicolas Cage plays the serial killer. I love Nicolas Cage. And I get shit for all the time, so you guys could laugh at me for loving Nicolas Cage. That's totally fine.
Dude, Con Air is the best movie ever.
Con Air is his worst fucking movie.
It is the best.
It's
It's a good movie. It's a good
I
movie.
also love Con Air. Why couldn't
Um,
put the bunny back in the box?
that is for anybody trying to get into Nick Cage, go see Moonstruck first. Moonstruck is his greatest.
or Raising Arizona.
Raising Arizona too.
That's a
Yeah, I was
good
gonna
one.
say that, but Moonstruck is, especially as an Italian American, it's an Italian American movie.
Or Joe
it's-
versus the volcano.
He's in that.
Is that? Am I thinking of the?
I thought
No,
that's Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Oh no, is it? Is that?
Yeah.
What is the fucking? Oh God, what is the
Wait, what movie could you possibly get confused with? Joe versus the
there's a
Volcano?
movie back from that era that I think I always confuse those two movies. That's all right. I'll find it in 2
All
seconds.
right. I really want to hear this because that was such a weird, unique movie. Like Joe versus the volcano.
Right. It is. It's. You're right. That is Tom Hanks. I always confuse this
Yeah.
movie with Joe versus the volcano. And I don't know why I do that, but I do. I'll find it here.
Was there a movie called Steve versus the volcano with Nicolas Cage?
Steve versus the earthquake. Yeah. Mix them up.
Yeah, Long Legs was a really disturbing movie. It was really good, but weird at the same time. Yeah, and Nick Cage looks really fucking bizarre, and it really is almost like a Silence of the Lambs, what's his name, Buffalo Bill type thing, kind of. Silence of the Lambs is one of the greatest. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm now going back on IMDb through Nicolas Cage's
I honestly don't
movie
know
list. and I'm
any movie you
realizing
could be confused with Joe versus the volcano as Nicolas Cage.
realizing that this was a massive mistake because there's so many. It's like God, it's an earlier movie that's a weird one that he was in. So this is dumb, and you're gonna be like, how do you confuse those two movies? But it's Honeymoon in Vegas.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen Honeymoon in Vegas.
It's a good Nicolas Cage movie, an earlier one.
So Leaving Las Vegas
Maybe
is an amazing. It's probably Nicolas Cage's best.
actually maybe it's Leaving Las Vegas that I'm thinking of. That I think it is that. Now
That's
looking
even
at
further
looking at
away
the
from
poster.
Joe versus the volcano.
I know. I don't know why. I think it has something to do with like the cover of the like the like the poster of the movie or whatever.
Bree, have you seen Leaving Las Vegas?
Nope.
Oh, he plays an alcoholic, and it's really disturbing but he's
Yeah, it's a
so
good
good in
movie.
that movie. It's a great movie. Yeah.
All right, I'll write it down.
But yeah, for any Nick Cage fans, I would probably start with Raising Arizona, and then Moonstruck, and then Leaving Las Vegas. I think those are his three.
Yeah, Leaving Las Vegas is directed by someone that's like,
Usually they are.
It's directed by someone.
Not the one.
These two movies are directed by
I was
someone,
thinking-
so they're the same.
It's been so long since I've looked back through all this stuff.
Would you rather be sticky or always itchy?
Itchy.
I think sticky.
Sticky? Really?
I hate.
It's
I hate being both, but I hate being itchy. I think more.
But itching feels good.
I mean, it's true,
Till it doesn't.
but I
You don't
hate
think
like itching feels good, but
Itching feels
being
good.
itchy like drives me wild.
but sticky's so gross.
I know.
It is. It's just such a
You're not wrong.
gross And there's no positive, like itchy is gross, but itching feels good. Sticky is gross, but there's no good part to the sticky. It's just gross.
Wiping it off.
Yeah, but then you're not sticky anymore.
And then
Yeah.
you're immediately sticky again, though.
Well, if you're
Like in this scenario, you're either
Yeah.
always sticky or always itchy.
Yeah.
I think always being itchy would drive me insane. I think
I'd go itchy.
more so than always being sticky would.
Yeah. What about you, Bree?
I think sticky. I think because yeah,
Really?
itching feels good, but then after a while, I feel like it would not feel good.
I just think I could get used to being sticky. I don't think I could get used.
You can pretend like you're Spider-Man and you can grab
Yeah.
everything.
What? Watch me stick to this ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I like itching. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite things to do as a person is to itch. It's so good. To the point where if I get athlete's foot, I'll wait a couple weeks because I enjoy itching it so much before I get medication.
That is so weird.
I know it's weird. It's totally weird. It's not
I
normal.
do
I'm
love
not
my
normal.
back being scratched, though. That's like my favorite thing
Yeah,
in the whole
yeah.
world.
Yeah.
I always said that was the worst thing about being single is I couldn't reach like that one tiny spot
Yeah,
in between
yeah.
my shoulder blades by myself. You know,
Oh, I have a back scratcher that I keep upstairs at all times.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't need anybody.
Oh, I don't need shit. Yeah.
Man, I don't know where my back scratcher is now. I have
It's one of my favorite tools of all time. Yeah. I also get a monthly massage, which is like the best 90 minutes.
Oh
of
God,
every
I
month.
would fucking love that. But I also feel like it would be wasted on me because as soon as I would leave, I would just fuck my shit up all over again.
Yeah, I do that too. But yeah.
See, I'm weird. I don't like massages.
Yeah, a lot of people are like that.
Yeah.
I love them. My last massage experience was quite weird.
Yeah.
It was this
Also-
little Asian woman.
I like it so far.
She crawled up. She crawled up on the bed with me and like straddled my head and was like punching my ass. And
This might be the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life. We're
and
gonna
I was
stop.
just like, what is happening right now?
Okay. Let's pause for a second. So this Asian woman,
Tiny little, like old, probably 60s.
okay, crawled onto your back and like sat on your head, on the back of your head.
So yeah, so her knees were like where my ears were.
Yeah.
And yes, like straddled me backwards and was like
And
punching
was
my ass.
punching your ass.
Yes.
this woman looks like she needs her ass punched. Here I go.
I don't know why I have a slight boner right now, but that's interesting. And where did you get this massage? And speak
Some
slowly
mall.
so I
I
could
think
write this.
someone gave
Okay.
it to. It was like a coupon I got for my birthday or some
Alright,
shit. It was
writing
like some
down
little.
some mall. I'm calling some mall tomorrow. Make an appointment.
But yeah, it was a bizarre experience for sure.
That is really bizarre. Yeah, man, that is bizarre.
Like, and I didn't know what to do. Like, I was so taken back by it that I just kind of like laid there.
All right. Well, what else? Do you have anything else going on you want to talk about or plug or anything?
No, I think we hit just about everything.
Nice.
Go down to
Very cool.
Fest. See
Yeah.
out. Go see Curse Words, the
Yeah.
Sluts, and
That's gonna be so cool. That's gonna be so
Super
cool.
high tech jet fighters.
super
Yeah.
high tech jet fighters, along with 40 reps, Steel Boy, and American Television,
Yeah.
and all
And
your
come
favorite-
see us in September in York. Come
Yeah.
party with us, have some fun.
Hell yeah.
that too.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Yeah,
Bree.
boys, I appreciate it.
We
This
love
was
you so
fun.
much, and we.
I love you.
Yeah. Awesome.
Tell everybody where they can find Allegedly Records at.
Yes.
Allegedlyrecords.com, on Facebook, Allegedly Records, Instagram. I think we have Threads and TikTok, but I don't fuck with any of that.
Yeah.
Amy's in charge of those
Nice.
things. I barely know how to use Instagram.
I have threads too, and I don't even know what it is, but I have it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I hate fucking social media, but that's where you can find us.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
go look up their bands and listen to them,
Yes.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
And check out the comp. It's free.
and go get their new comp.
Yeah, it's free. Go get it.
Yeah.
Awesome. And there'll be links to it underneath this website.
Perfect.
Or not the website, this podcast.
Excellent.
So yeah.
I love you,
Awesome, Bree.
boys. Thank you so much.
Love you too. Yeah,
Love you too.
anytime. You're always welcome.
We'll talk soon.
All right. Later.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
How do I do this shit? I can still hear you. So what do I have to press? Close.